Could Bitcoin hit $1 billion? Well, in this video, we shall find out exactly how much we could expect Bitcoin to hit in the near-term future. Is 10 years a decade a long time for you to become a millionaire? Well, in this video, we're going to just sit down, have a good look. The last video I did for you guys was 11 days ago. I said to you at the moment, I am currently doing quality content for you rather than everyday content here. So thanks for the patience through this. There's a lot going on in my life now at the moment, but I'm still right here with you. So let's get cracking on with this video. Make sure to hit my Bybit and Bitflix links down below. Get yourself some trading deposit bonuses, and let's not even waste a moment. So um, as you can see, Bitcoin has hit a very strong sell level once again on my horizontal white line here at the 69K level. But we will find some support here on the ribbon that it has started to cross on the horizontal support zone here of this kind of 62, 63,000 level. White box that I've put over here, which is just slightly above the box that we essentially were capitulating in within this trading zone between the two yellow boxes at this moment, plus in the down sloping trend line, as you can see there. And right now we are essentially back testing this slope, plus back testing the ribbon that we broke out of, plus back testing the support on the box, the horizontal support box. Right now, I feel as though I feel, and I will show you proof and evidence that we are extremely bullish right now. But let's go and delve into a few different charts here so that we can maintain composure and see. I did say to you that if we were to come down, we could still possibly come back down to the 59, 58K level. Okay, possibly one last time before we do end up making a much larger move to the upside. Isn't it ironic that I had drawn these lines here, so I'm going to just remove those lines here for us at this moment so we have a clear chart. But isn't it ironic that I drew this downsloping trend line here, which is essentially a broadening megaphone pattern, downtrending megaphone pattern, okay, or just a falling wedge, okay, as simple as that. So up, down, back up, all the way to the bottom, back up to the top. Are we going to come all the way back down to the bottom at 54K? I don't think so. I believe we could come down here, but I even think that that's not going to happen at this point because of the support on the ribbon plus my horizontal support level at around the same area here in the existing white box zone. So I just feel as though we're going to find some support, capitulate there. And isn't it ironic that this cup and handle pattern that we drew so many months ago has already formed itself, and the handle is busy forming itself. We're busy back testing it or getting a retest on the exit position of the handle, and perhaps we get a breakout in the next couple of weeks. Who knows? We will just have to wait and see. So make sure to stay tuned on the channel, because even the Bitcoin dominance is continuing. Even the ribbon is starting to open up. The dominance on Bitcoin, even though we've had a crazy Ethereum ETF launch. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that in a few moments, but we shall see what that all looks like in a moment or two. But Bitcoin breaking up back up into this very, very long upward wage pattern here, essentially, which we broke down from. So was this breakdown a fake out? Is the question. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. But for now, all I can say to you is that it's very obvious that this is a W pattern. That's quite clear to break out of this level, which should probably bring us to the top of this purple box right there. So who knows? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. With Ethereum just recently launched, you can see that Bitcoin is still in the same zone that we have forever said on the daily chart. After halving, it takes us about 200 odd days on average to be able to exit the trade at this kind of 200-day average and exit the previous all-time high. So if we are to consider that from that point to this green vertical line, we still have about 100 days left, which means that that's at least maybe another 3 months still that we could sit sideways. In this trend over here at the moment. So have patience, accumulate on the red days, and make sure that you are strong, hodling your bags. All right. Let's have a look at what Ethereum has done, considering we've seen the ETF launch. Okay, nothing happened. You can see here, absolutely zilch zippo happened. However, in saying that, on the daily time frame, this is a very nice indication of a reversal bar with the lows getting higher, the highs getting higher, the breakout above the ribbon in terms of resistance, which is the bottom of this purple box, closing nicely above all of it, literally all of this erased all of this here, which is a very good sign. And currently we're back testing the ribbon, which is looking like it wants to cross. So for me, guys, this is a very, very insignificant level right now on the Ethereum chart that I can share with you that right now we just need to break this down sloping resistance level here. Okay, it's not coming up for us, but we just need to break that level of resistance there right now, and then yeah, the horses will be off to the way. I believe Ethereum should then start to see a move right back up to this 4,000 zone, 4,100 zone, which would not take us back up to the previous all-time high, because obviously the previous all-time high is just around $5,000 above, just underneath $5,000 right here at this level, about $4,900. So that will take us up to there, just like I put in this line, and the zone. Then our next level for Ethereum will be this about 7,500 level, 7,300 level at the 1.618. So Ethereum can double, more than double from this current price here right now in the next couple months. So why on earth would you be selling instead of accumulating? And I'm going to show you a few other reasons in a short moment. So besides for all the charts that I continue to show you, the crypto market cap is finding very nice support. We've had a good strong buy signal there. That's total 2, which is inclusive of Ethereum. Then our total 3, which is all just altcoins, same thing right here. It's busy back testing. And in fact, I need to, yes, I mean that this might now be invalidated, because essentially if I have to take the trend line from here down there, okay, it's pretty much drawing this line and connecting these lines here. So we're also in a bit of a side down sloping channel here at the moment, and really just absolutely powerful is all I can say. And just beautiful, beautiful energy here. If you're ready to make crazy money with me in the crypto space, hit my Bybit link down below, get $30,000 deposit bonus, and we're actually going to have a look at my trade right now. So my ETH trade, I entered some in up there, but I'd already entered in some down here. So it kind of pushed my price, my buy price up a little bit. And with this fall, I'm now a little bit in the negative. With Ethereum, I'm down 17%, and that's also because I actually increased the position margin just ever so slightly by $3 odd, but the trading leverage by 15x, because I think we're going to go absolutely berserk here on this trade right now. So yes, some of my trades are down. My ICP is bleeding at 44% and my theta at 36%, but it's okay. It's because of this right now. When Ethereum starts to get all of its selling pressure done, we'll talk about why it's got some selling pressure in a moment, we will go from there. But I'm going to add more to my position here. I just want to see what the next 2 or 3 candles do, because there's been a lot of sell volume. So if we do drop, it's probably going to be down here to the 3,000 level, 3,070 odd level. I don't know if we're going to break this. If we do break this, we're probably coming back down here, which means that at that point, we then start to play a dangerous game here on Ethereum, which means that we could end up coming all the way back down here to the bottom of the purple box, which I don't believe is going to happen, because there's so much support here at 2,900 on Ethereum. So it is what it is. If we come down, I'll just buy some more and I'll lower my entry level. But we are looking pretty darn good, and I'm going to show you why in a short moment. So thanks for the patience. You can see here that my Bitcoin trade is still up 100%, which is doing good. I did enter into a Pepe trade this morning. $6, you guys can see. $6, $5, $8, $5, $8. It's really, 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 really okay to do small amounts, trade with a little bit higher leverage, and risk less to make good gains. So if you enjoy that, I hope you do. Well, we'll have to see about that. But for now, as you know, the total 3 is pumping. The US oil market is collapsing, which is good for you and I in this space. Pepe coin, I actually bought myself some more of this. I bought me another, I think 30 coins this morning on this level. Cool, we're being rejected here. Cool, we've got a sell point, but well, here's a very strong level. So cool, we can come down another 20 odd cents maybe. Why would I risk this turning up hardcore at this current point when right now it doesn't look like it wants to do that? So I'm still pretty bullish on this coin for now, because I believe that Peppercoin being the original, I mean, look at where this coin was already up at $14. That's a 7x from currently where we are. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Brett, of course, you guys know, still very long. Bought me some more Brett this morning. Binance. Oh, this is Say. I did buy some Say down here. Okay, so we're up on that again in a spot trade. XRP is waiting to break out of this level. Guys, crypto is literally waiting to burst. And guess what? The signal that we have is the bounce of this US money supply has now started to bounce off of the top of the ribbon, which is a very good signal telling us that we are expecting crazy liquidity to come into the space. So I thought I'd start this video with the charts and giving you a bit more sense of charting. So much love to you all. Let's delve into the news today because Ethereum is currently trading at its third trading day today, and we'll get all of today's data at the end of this. So I will do an updated video for you over the course of the weekend. But 2 days ago, this ETH is the grayscale Ethereum Ethereum spot Ethereum ETF, and they've basically sold out about 235,000 Ethereum, guys. That's ludicrous, but this is Ethereum, okay. In its sorry, this is the BlackRock, okay. So you can see BlackRock are scooping up like crazy. BlackRock have already bought 83,000. So once again, BlackRock's Ethereum or ETF is pumping and outperforming most of the other assets, and it already on day one because of that got crazy amounts. So I don't know who all these others are, but on the first day, we had a net inflow of about 31,000 Ethereum. That's about $1 billion. On yesterday, we had an outflow of about 38,000, which is leaving us at a net outflow so far. We haven't seen today's close of about 7.3 thousand Ethereum. Okay, down on the chart. But look at how all of these, especially these three here, are holding up the fort. Actually, these four are holding up the fort here for what, well, essentially they're buying whatever um, Grayscale are selling. So cool. See, inflow, 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 down, price up, price down. It is just what it is, and that's okay. Now, I want to show you something on the longs versus the shorts on Bitcoin. Okay, just I'm getting to a pinnacle point. You can see I've got quite a bit of stuff open for you. Okay, but in the last 24 hours, you can see here that we have people that are kind of just above neutral and a little bit bearish. Okay, then we have very bearish is only 15%, but very bullish is 9%, and bullish is 22%. So we have quite a neutrality thing going over here, but more sell pressure as you can generally and overall see on the exchanges and the networks. And we are also coming into the position of a potential shorting area once again, but we have seen that on the charts, haven't we? We've been seeing that happen already. So the data comes in, and then it has to be processed, put together, and then it will reveal its true nature. Okay, so before I carry on there, I just wanted to go and show you, I think it was this next chart here. Okay, so the Bitcoin ETF overview. You can see here that we have volume. Okay, this is obviously in the last update 25th. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so total market cap, total Bitcoin ETF overview, total assets under management is now, according to this, 52 point, total market cap for all of these ETFs, okay? The Bitcoin ETFs, just by the way, Bitcoin ETF overview. The total market cap is 62 billion already, okay, with a 52 billion assets under management. You can see here that, where are we? There, market cap of the IBIT is now 22 billion. Grayscale is 17 billion. So things are moving in this market, and I don't want you to be missing out because you think that Bitcoin is currently dropping like a few percentage right now. Yes, it affects all of the other components of the market. Don't be fooled and don't be jiggled and shaken out of your crypto, because right now you can see that we are even forming a W sort of wonky pattern here right now. So just stay smart, stay sharp, and let us go and see this, because Ethereum experienced in net outflows on second trading day. You can see there's about 113 million on the second trading day that essentially left, but it was about 330 in the total day, dropping Ethereum about 7 to 8%, which is hence why you see this ridiculously choppy drop down here. I mean, literally from my buy entry, there you go, 12% down on Ethereum. Okay, so that pushed Ethereum down quite a substantial amount. But yeah, if you want to sell your Ethereum, then good luck to you, okay? Because as I just showed you, BlackRock and all of these four here, okay, Fidelity, okay, these guys are literally buying up whatever is being sold out. So remember that on the new Bitcoin rainbow chart here, I showed you a potential price structure. Let's go all the way up to 2035, okay, just so that we have some sort of indication. I want to show you something here that is going to start to tickle your fancy a little bit. But of course, we could expect maybe another year left in this bull cycle. The rainbow chart tells us that possibly by the end of 2025, we could see Bitcoin at about $430,000 a Bitcoin. Now, how much Bitcoin do you think in the future you're going to need to hold to become a millionaire? Well, stay tuned and I will show you exactly how much. So for now, you can see the Ethereum rainbow chart is currently doing the same thing. Okay, we're still in a steady position. So if we go towards the end of 2025, we could see Ethereum at anywhere between $15,000 and $22,000 and Ethereum chart. Holy schmackadoodles. That is nearly like that's like a 7 to 8x from where it currently is. That's quite reasonable. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below, please. So I hope you are enjoying this. I've been sharing some really cool stuff with you. Elon Musk shared this post the other day. Where are we with the dollar value destruction? You might ask. Well, there's the dollar coin. You know, look at all of this. This is just, I mean, this is just, it's fake news. Okay, it's just fake. It's fake currency, fake all of it. Okay, fake matrix. But more importantly, luxury cars manufacturer Ferrari have now started accepting Bitcoin. Okay, crypto payments in Europe. Frickin' phenomenal news, absolutely phenomenal news, and good for the space. I want to show you this Bitcoin video. So bless Bitcoin, because currently this video will be premiering today at the Nashville Bitcoin conference. So let's go and have a little bit of a look at it. And this video is featuring Mark Cuban, Tony Hawk, Natalie Brunell, Anthony Pompliano, Kathy Wood, and many, many more. Let's check it out.
The dollar will dramatically lose its purchasing power. The more they print, the more it gets diluted. Who it's good for is the people at the tippy top.
Because in order to keep the system going, they have to keep printing money.
And Bitcoin is that tool that allows us to beat the money printer.
Bitcoin is powerful in a way that is money that does not discriminate.
Bitcoin is built by the people for the people.
We're in a phased transition of society. It's more than a financial revolution.
Government fiat currency is not just money. It steals from the poor and gives it to the rich.
If you don't have the choice of how you spend or save your money, you don't live in a free society.
If you have cell phones and smartphone, you can have your bank with you everywhere.
If you are at the Bitcoin Nashville conference and you're taking the time to watch this video, I truly appreciate you very, very, very much. But if you are there, get off your phone and immerse yourself in the actual event, network, and learn more about Bitcoin and the future of Bitcoin and what it is going to do for yourself and myself and other people that are early to this space. And I'm going to show you in a moment just how much Bitcoin you require, according to a Fidelity manager, director, essentially that you should be owning to become a millionaire and financially free in the future because of all of the printing and the debasing of currencies, just like I have been showing you right here, right now, as has happened in Zimbabwe, a country right above us here in South Africa, one little country up here, okay, and the US dollar could be next. What do you think? Okay, now, if Mr. Trump comes out and actually announces at this Nashville event that he shall instill the Bitcoin, he shall put Bitcoin on the treasury balance. If he is instated as a president, he shall put Bitcoin on the treasury balance, buy Bitcoin to protect it, to protect the currency, which means that they can slow the rate at which they print their currency because of the rate that they debase. Okay, so they can slow that rate down and they can still maintain stranglehold on the world currency as they go through. But the more power, the more Bitcoin expands across nature, across the world, globally, in global markets, and people become more aware of it, so too shall the giants happen. But look at this beautiful giant Bitcoin logo displayed on the Las Vegas Sphere. How freaking awesome is that? I mean, who wouldn't want to be hanging around all of these events at the moment, guys? I mean, sure, just amazing energy. So if you still don't believe everything that I've said to you, well, Bitcoin is entering into the possible belief phase. Okay, we are nowhere near the euphoria phase because the retail market hasn't actually entered into the space just yet. So yeah, stay tuned because you can see we're right here and we still have quite a bit more to go, okay, before we actually have an absolutely ridiculous pump. I mean, this euphoria could end up at 240, 300,000. My personal target is 300,000 for Bitcoin by the end of the cycle, but I'd love to know what you think down in the comments below, please. And once again, Bitcoin, last consolidation before another leg up. Guess what? Look at this bottom. Look at the bottom. Look at the bounce. It's like a little inverse head and shoulder. It's like a little inverse head and not quite. Well, it is, but sideways. I actually drew this for you the other day where there's a line here as the neckline. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And you can see there that that's consolidation. This was where it went from 36,000 all the way, it doubled, all the way up to like 75,000 and created that new all-time high. I wonder what we're going to do this time. Let me know about your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, according to the Fidelity owner, one Bitcoin, the Fidelity, Jurian Timmer of Fidelity forecasts Bitcoin to reach $1 billion 2 decades from now, shortly after an earlier 100 million prediction for 2035. So he's saying from 2035, okay, to 2038, Bitcoin will go from $100 million in 2035 to $1 billion in 2038. I hope you saw that correctly, okay? Because that is mad. That's a 10x gain in 3 years, okay? Just for those who don't believe that Bitcoin, as the #1 asset in the crypto space, cannot do a 5 to 10x in this cycle, okay? Some people think it's just going to double. I see, and I've showed you that I'm convicted on this chart, on these charts, that it's minimum going to do a 5x. I think a 6x would be reasonable, and I think a 10x would be damn awesome and lucky. Okay. So Metcalfe's law holds that as the number of its users grow linearly, a network of value or by interference by the Bitcoin price goes up geometrically. So it just is what it is. Okay. And if you don't believe that, holding this 0.001 Bitcoin could make you a multi-millionaire, according to Fidelity Director. Now, bearing in mind that this article was from September 21 already, that's now 3 years, just under 3 years ago. This article was from 3 months ago. Okay, so 0.001 Bitcoin, essentially, don't miss it. If you've invested $100 in Dodge when Elon Musk first tweeted about it in 2019, you'll see how much you have. But we're not talking about Dodge, okay? We're talking about Bitcoin. So I'm going to skip all the news. if Bitcoin reaches $1 billion, an investment of $1,000, okay, could be worth $16.7 million in 2038. Okay, a minimum investment of $60 or 0.01 BTC today would be needed to become a millionaire. I don't think you can actually comprehend what that is busy saying. What it's busy saying. That is epic. Okay. So if an investment of $1,000 today would give you $16.7 million in 13 years' time, would you do it? Would you do it? And this is with the biggest crypto asset in the space, and it will forever remain the biggest crypto asset in the space, undoubtedly, because it protects nation states, the entire world markets, not just crypto to speculate on, to trade on, to create bullshit from. Okay, so let me know about your thoughts. But Bitcoin supply and demand, and I can show this to you according to the Fidelity article. The blue is the supply model and the pink is the demand model. So it's of the mobile phone S curve, and then of course the line is BTC. So BTC is currently around here. So boom, 2025 maybe like 100,000, maybe 200, 300,000 here, according to the Bitcoin supply and demand model. I'm going to show you a model just now, which possibly could defeat this, okay, in some sense or another. But boom, okay, we're all the way up here at 2038, 13 years down the line, where we could see Bitcoin all the way up here at potentially $1 billion. Mad, 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 mad. I don't know about you, but I mean, yeah. So that's epic. Okay, so let's go and have a look now at the stock to flow model. This is something that Willy Woo, Plan B created, the stock to flow model. And you can see here that the stock to flow model, its entire life, okay, span is from 2010 to where it is now. Okay. Now, we couldn't see this first halving, but once it was a first halving, look at this movement that pushed us up to the upside, all the way down here. I mean, Bitcoin was sitting at 5 cents basically, okay, down here. And the stock to flow model said that it should be at 0.006 cents. Imagine if you bought Bitcoin down at that freaking price. I mean, you would be a trillionaire. Not a trillion. You'd be a multi-billionaire. But I mean, that's crazy. And today we're saying that you can become a millionaire, not a billionaire, unless you have the capacity to buy enough Bitcoin that can get you to that point, which possibly is true, because you can become a billionaire in the next 10 to 13 years. Okay, so many people across the world will with Bitcoin. So all the way till it pushed up to $20 odd up here, pulled back to the stock to flow line, bounced off of it, bounced back up, pulled on it, bounced up. Look at how it rides, and then here it started kind of going under it instead of over it. Okay, like it was over here. So at the moment, you can see that we're in the blue phase, and the blue phase is just before we actually hit the green phase every single time and have a bull cycle. So it's impossible not to have a bull cycle right now. And it doesn't matter how much the market's going to bleed. Just bloody buy the things, buy these assets, okay? Because right now, if we were to push up to this level here, currently, that would give us and this is according to the stock to flow model, it could go up, it could remain under, it could remain on it. But basically, and this one didn't even reach the top of that market, which basically said we should be at about 100K. So the stock to flow model was missed a little bit. Okay, now this stock to flow here is basically telling us that by April 2025, we could possibly hit a peak, and that Bitcoin could be just shy of $1.2 million Bitcoin. Did you hear me? $1.2 million of Bitcoin. So I just want to get out the calculator for you so that you can know that at $65,000 purchase price today, at $1.2 million, okay, possibly within the next 2 years, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just showing you that the stock to flow model tells us that we could possibly have like an 18x on Bitcoin in this cycle. That's mad. That's mad. Okay, mad. Okay, here is a nice and clean version, but oh, excuse me. So the reason I was showing you this was because that's by 2028. I can't actually go any further on this particular model, but by 2029, Bitcoin could be at $14 million of Bitcoin. 2029, eh? And you can see here that this stock to flow model gives us all the way up to about 2030, okay? I can't get it to go any more than that, but by 2030, we're basically saying, yeah, that Bitcoin could be at about $14 million of Bitcoin. So if you own one Bitcoin today and you bought it down here at kind of $15,000, or you've been accumulating Bitcoin with me as we've been going up, okay, your one Bitcoin would be now worth 14 million. How does that sound to you? Okay, because with a very small number of 0.01 BTC, you would only need that to become a millionaire, and $1,000 of Bitcoin today will get you $16.7 million by 2038. Let me know your thoughts down below. I thought I'd just bring this little quick update to you today. Make sure you hit my links down below to come and trade with me. We are making good cash here in the trading markets. We're going to keep re-entering as the market staggers down. So just make sure you trade with me. But thanks for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss Show. Once again, truly appreciate you, and we will see you later on the next one.